Well, hello there, chums. I, Captain Steve, and I am up inside the Nexus. Now, I woke up this morning to a tweet from Toffer Ruggles. And Toffer Ruggles has put out a series of screenshots showing missing NPCs. And, yeah, it's a little bit weird, because I half expected Hesperus to reappear today. But, instead, you head up this ramp, Ariadne's freaking missing again. What? Why the heck did Ariadne disappear? That's freaking odd. And then when you head up the ramp even further and you go to see Mr. Demonface, Mr. Demonface is freaking gone too. Now he's kind of understandable because he was saying that he didn't know whether he trusted Hesperus. Hesperus has already disappeared, so maybe good old Demonface went looking for him, you know? But no, Mr. Demonface is gone. And then you head on over through here, Mercury or Hermes or whatever you want to call him. If you head through here and you go to see Gemini to see if he knows where his chum is, Gemini's freaking fudged off as well. So what the heck's going on, chums? This is freaking mentals. Mentals, I tell thee. Kaboom! So, you know, all the rest of the NPCs that are left are vendors. So, you know, I'm going to say, you know, joining dots together and observations, that being that there's only one real NPC left that isn't vending or selling us something or doing something for us on a day-to-day basis is Tethys. So I think next week, this weekend coming, I think we're all going to be making our way up to good old fish face up here. So Tethys is probably going to be given our next mission. I'm going to say that that's probably highly freaking likely, considering he's the only one that's stood about still. Let's see if he's got anything interesting to say about where all of his chums have gone. So hello, Tethys nods gruffly, but doesn't appear to be in a conversational mood. Perhaps I should return another day. I will be. I think I'm going to be returning to you on Friday, is my guess, Mr. Tethys. So that's pretty freaking mind-blowing. Oh, and something else that's pretty cool. Well, I don't know whether it's cool or what. There might be some people out there that say, oh yeah, that is quite cool. And I think there's going to be other people that say, oh, okay, well that could mean a lot of things. That could mean a delay and maybe another future update or whatever. But anyway, if we go and see Mr. Quicksilver Johnny 5, right now he's got the oh, is it the bubbleheads he's still got up for list? Let's have a look. I think he's still got the bubbleheads. So yes, he's still got the bubbleheads. Now, good old Kurt Lawrence, who makes the No Man's Sky app, he has access to the back-end files for the actual iteration, and he has spotted that the actual Quicksilver items, because it was supposed to be the bubbleheads and then some base building parts like flory type things and then some ship trails, well, in between each of those stages has been slotted some more titles. So yeah, he sent me a Twitter feed on what those titles are. So yeah, 1 second and I will read them out to you. I won't be a second. Spoiler time! So an important announcement, but it's also a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, just skip this bit of me talking in this round ellipsy thing. Or eclipsy thing, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so mission 36. So that's the next set of Quicksilver items that are going to drop after these bubbleheads is going to be 3 new titles. Actually, I'm reading 4 new titles in fact. So one of them is going to be a Like Traveller, the next is Kindred, the next is Friend Entity, and the other is Traveller Friend. So that makes you wonder, I mean, we've got a fair few NPCs that have gone missing. Is there a title for each of those? I mean, Kindred is what Hesperus calls us. So it could be linked in. So they may have done this on purpose. Right, so mission 37, so this is the next set after those 4 titles, is Bewitching Cactus. We've got a Celebratory Cactus and a Succulent Tree. So these almost feel like deserty type flora to me. And then after that we have got the Starship Trails. So we've got the Stealth Starship Trail and the Chromatic Starship Trail. So I think that's the purple and also the rainbow, if I'm right in thinking. And I thought that would be the last, but it's not. We've got mission 39 and we've got 3 more titles. We've got one which is Dreamer, another which is Lonely, and the other is Everyone Procedural. And that spikes my interest, chums. Everyone Procedural. Does that mean that if we are to get an update, whether it's going to be a procedural generation type one, proc gen, who knows? yeah, speculation and spoiler over. You can go back to watching now with Captain Steve. Okay, so that was I, giving you a spoiler update with my old helmet off. That doesn't happen all too often, does it? There you go. Anyway, you guys out there have been freaking awesome. Now, I'm really enjoying this lore that's been brought to us by Greg Buchanan, and yet it's got me foxed why so many of the NPCs have gone missing. Have they all gone missing to try and find Hesperus, or for another reason? I suppose we're going to find out this Friday, hopefully. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's getting freaking interesting, isn't it, chums? When you start losing all of your chums up here, where's all my NPCs gone? Yeah, they're not in my pockets, they're nowhere to be found. Anyway, freaking mind-blowing stuff, chums, freaking mind-blowing. Yeah, epic. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this season. This season has brought us something a little bit different from previous seasons, and I can't wait to see where this leads and where it ends up. Anyway, so yeah, as for the Quicksilver items, that could mean that they're delaying perhaps to bring out a bigger update, or it could be that they just drop updates in between. I mean, we've had so many updates amongst all these Quicksilver items that we've currently got. I mean, you know, Exomech and Desolation happened. We haven't had many new Quicksilver items added other than titles. So yeah, my speculation could be wrong. It often is, but there we go. It's just dot joining, but yeah, there are dots there, but who knows? Anyway, you guys have been freaking awesome, and I'll see you next time. Take care for now. Goodbye or goodbye. There's multiple ways to support my channel, Patreon being one. Thank you, Patreons. And I also have YouTube membership. Thank you, YouTube memberships. Yep, there's multiple tiers there for everyone. Be sure to check both out if you're thinking of supporting me that way. Hitting a like or a subscribe or leaving a comment. I love reading comments. There's another way to support the channel. Or there's merch if you want to find a dandy pair of socks or a t-shirt. Head on over to Teespring. Or just stay with Captain Steve a little bit longer and watch a little more. Hit join or sub. Heck yes. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Cheerio.